Hello. Just need to get the old butt up. Very important. Doodaloom. So yeah, I'm going to be continuing this and very shortly. Get all this stuff connected. And done. And let's test that it works. It does. Happy days. And then looks like that is running okay in the background. And this music's very quiet. Yeah, I think the actual game's a lot louder. Anyway, I think that's everything rocking and rolling. So, yeah, just going to continue. We're pretty far. We're probably going to finish this today. This game's very good.
Question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
This game still looks great. 9 years later. Practice my stealth here.
Ufe. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence, but I'd written off too many of those already.
Didn't think so.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a five-star, bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Questionable.
Você não tá fazendo nada, tá fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e escutando você reclamar.
Ó.
Olha o quê? Para com essa viadagem, para de reclamar, tio. Saco. Porra!
So much for stealth. Should I use the grenade launcher? Why not? Ooh.
Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
Oh, my silencer has fallen off. Oh, it hasn't fallen off, it's just broken. My little water bottle. Did not survive. I don't think that killed him. Or did it? Maybe it did. Oh, out of ammo. I was quite lucky that that guy was remarkably stupid. Locked. There's a button here though. Unlocked. Okay, out of ammo for my pistols. No, I'm not going to be able to hit this. Yeah, it's not happening. Same thing again, that same guy. Disaster. Oh, you can't even restart checkpoint when you're dying. Shame. You just have to sit through it. And enjoy the misery. Maybe it was a bad idea picking up this grenade launcher. It's not awful by any means, but it's very situational. I don't think I've used this shotgun yet. Probably a bad idea picking it up. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Oops, I'm forgetting how to do things. There we go. Oh, I have not used this yet.
De Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We'd both become targets.
My health is awful. Well, that worked. Anything down here?
When you find yourself in hell, dance with the devil. I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in a mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun.
Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. Da Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get. Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was Da Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
It's convenient for them to put a gun there for you. No, it was bad. Well, kind of wanted to do that, but... Okay, out of ammo for my accurate weapon. Hello, Born to be Wild. How is you? Yeah, not too bad. I mean, Sundays are always pretty aren't they? Something about them. I think they made this part into a multiplayer level, but I think it might have been a later DLC level or something. I can't remember. Successfully failed, indeed. Hello, Vorus. Get some ammo. Okay. I'm trying to determine where that's coming from, but
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
yeah, I don't know. They do that a few times in
Hadn't
this
slept
game.
in days. I needed something to keep me going. It looked like Victor had won the sympathy vote, found his universal connection to the people, triumph out of tragedy. Part of me couldn't help thinking that had been his plan all along.
What the hell's going on here? Guys.
There it was, the soundtrack to my life. And, for a few seconds, came harmony.
Yeah. What is this nightmare?
Finally.
Oh my goodness. Rockstar, you've done it again. What? Oh my goodness. I wish I could do it again. I'm curious to see if it would happen, but
What the fuck is going on here?
I got you. It's still funny.
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Yep.
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor?
Oh, I didn't pause the game. I
For all
didn't touch
Serrano
anything.
owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Rockstar, you've done it again. No, I swear I didn't. Unless, like, I don't know, a bit of dust flew onto one of the keys
Guess
or
what
something.
Demolição meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
I hope things are okay, Fred. Nice boombox.
There had to be something I wasn't seeing.
Oh, well, we found this anyway.
It was locked from the outside.
Locked.
They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was
No
time to bring
problem.
this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
I'm doing okay, thanks. Oh, really? That's wild. So, isn't there an achievement for getting like a kill with each weapon in single player? That weapon doesn't count, okay. Yeah.
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
These are not rats. We like rats. These are not the rats we wanted. Oh, my shooting is terrible today. It's a good thing they're kind of flummoxed when you're on the ground sometimes. I found a
At least
dead
my
rat in the
visitors have been
garden.
kind enough to leave the gate open.
That's unfortunate. The only usable weapon for it's not needed. Ah, okay, got you. Yeah, well that makes sense. Still a bit weird though if they couldn't like find anywhere in the game to
You
put it.
can't unsee something, but you can dull the effect. It was time to see what VIP treatment awaited me on the penthouse floor.
I'm sure it's gonna be great up here, isn't it? Paid for rats and got people. I know that's the worst. Is that it? Get my guns reloaded. Don't know if it's a good idea to take the sniper rifle with me. Probably a bad idea. But sure. I like to live dangerously, don't I? Ooh. I love it when the game just goes a little bit crazy sometimes. Try it again. Do I have to do the sniping bit again? I do. Okay. So this bit seems like it's kind of nuts. wonder when people come up from behind. Like I wonder when that triggers. We're fine for now. Yeah, Fred. Don't know if you're familiar with the term rhetorical question, but yeah, I do that quite a lot. Oh, well that looked
Any time I
weird.
bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Exactly. That worked. Anything over here? Yes, there is.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose. Let's do it.
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue. That's what my fucking problem is.
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the records.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, at least glue would be useful, right? No. Imagine if these guys died as badly as they did in Hydrophobia. Just imagine if this game had Hydrophobia as like combat. And imagine, you know, on the flip side, imagine if Hydrophobia had this game's combat. Maybe it would actually be decent then. Let's try and use this for fun. Oh yeah, hopefully. I mean, the sad thing is that that version that I played last week, or at the start of the week, that is a quote-unquote improved version of the original. So yeah, think about that. Damn it. I actually don't think there's a huge difference between the two. I mean, it's allegedly better, but I don't think there's a huge difference. Yeah, it is. Ow. We're both discerning people, what can I say? This isn't going well. Neither of them are dead. It has a lovely, dirty, nasty feel to it. Yeah, it does. Hello, Illuminati. 7777. How's things? Giant hamster wheel on the roof. It's actually a giant. It's actually just a rat wheel for these guys to run around in. Valorant, how's that going? Surprisingly not bad. Fair enough. I should really use the other pistol. Oh, physics. Yep, the Illuminati review. I remember a few weeks, well, not weeks, months ago you were playing CSGO for a while. That guy's quick. $52. I know that's not that many compared to most people. Like I only have like 100 something hours. It's really not that much compared to a lot of people. "26 minutes of manhunt." It's more than I expected. Failed. Do I have to do the whole thing over again? Of course I do. We were talking about it a few days ago, but the Manhunt playthrough I did is one of my favorites. I don't know why. I don't think I am anything special in it, but I just really enjoyed that playthrough. I mean, I probably should dump this sniper rifle, but I like carrying it with me for the challenge, I guess. It might be still here. Apex leggings. But they're developed to be satisfying by massive, dedicated teams of real pros. I don't know if they're objectively good. I think that's debatable. Hello Real Tech 9, was it really amazing? I wonder if you watch it back, I wonder if your follow alert comes through. No, same here, Illuminati. I mean, I'm pretty much like done with like multiplayer in general. I don't really care. I'd ever play single player games for the most part. So if you're not fast enough, the whole thing blows up. That's my problem. I'm too tentative. I wish they communicated that a bit better. I mean, it's fine, I don't mind it, but it's like, I don't know, some sort of on-screen indication if that's gonna happen would be nice. I like it. I maybe don't love the way it looks per se, like the sepia effect. It's a little ugly, but I think it's fun. Fall Guys. Some people are gonna watch this week. It's a reference to that game. It was April 2018. I know that because if you watch it back, you can see the timestamps on the save games. You know, as I like go to save the game and when I load it and all that kind of guff. April 2018. One thing I don't like about this game, and I'm noticing it now because I've tried this part multiple times, but they start giving you ammo and painkillers to like help you get through it. I don't really like that. Rewarding the player for doing badly, I just think that's stupid. I've seen half of it, Illuminati. There was a movie, yeah. There's a clip that I have. It was during my Max Payne on PlayStation 2 playthrough in November 2018. And it's my quick analysis of the Max Payne movie. So feel free to check that out. I know. Ludicrous of all people. Christopher Bridges? Isn't that his name? Here we go, boss battle time. No, that's some good stuff right there. At least they give you a checkpoint here. Knee captain. I know.
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
The fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
No, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I don't know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you!
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. Hope this thing works.
Wasn't Sin City by Robert Rodriguez?
I owe I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Me, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know, I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. But hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming, you know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially, there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó! Meu conta eu quero tomar no cu, pô.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocente! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo mesmo aqui! Eu não fiz nada! Que você vai se proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! Eu? Se fodeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai, aí, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein? Demorou.
Valeu, amigo.
Well, this is going well.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh?
I ask you a question. Answer him. Answer him.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you
Porra!
doing here? I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here? Me in the ear. Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Sin City's a great movie, by the way. I wouldn't mind rewatching that again.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later. About the only friend I had left in that town. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Okay.
Me dá nome.
Eu só sei que teve um apagão, isso é tudo que eu sei.
I wonder what the lore justification is for the gold gun parts being left around. Yeah, I don't know that one, Fred.
It was time to leave this palace before somebody treated me to an extended stay. The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, it seemed I was too.
That worked out quite well. Not too shabby.
Luckily, I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem. The security switch had to be in that booth.
Look at all the unknown clues. Nothing on that laptop. I haven't seen a TV for a while. Not enough TVs in this game. should probably pick that up. An old cleaning lady contracted to maintain multiple buildings around the city was carrying bags of what she considered rubbish from job to job, but the bags had holes in, and the golden parts fell out of random spots. I like it. It works for me.
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision.
Yeah, this seems a bit scary. I hit E instead of Q. I hit Q, but my positioning was wrong that time. Try in there. No, that was just me being impatient. I thought it was going to stop, and no. Thank you, it was very difficult, as you can imagine. I've only got 5 shots in this left. It'd be tempting to take that around with you, but I don't think it's worth it in the end. Well, I could use it on one guy, just for fun. How about that? Oh, here's another dropped little accident from the cleaning lady.
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
There you go.
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
It was fun. Don't think it's necessarily the best way to handle that, but you know. Let's not worry about that. Yeah, it does. It's a poor reward. I don't like
Every
it.
bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
No flushable toilets, just disgusting. What a downgrade.
Seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own. Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
No, I don't know. I think that's pretty important. Can we watch this TV? Aww. Or this one? Aww. Don't tease me. Unwatchable TVs, I know. That man lost his helmet.
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running.
The window smashing's very good though. Gets points for that.
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Okay. Bit of a hairy situation, isn't it? Oh, awesome, Fred. I didn't know that such a thing would be possible. Did you do a tutorial for it and then someone called you smug and arrogant for making the tutorial? The free tutorial?
That meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. Figured I'd bag those up for evidence. I saw the elevator doors were open.
I'm getting pretty good at finding the gun parts at least. I'd rather find the clues because, you know, they give you a little bit more story, but whatever.
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
I've been in a lift like that before. It was down, I think, even lower than that, and it got stuck. To think, Fred, you just could have made like
Whatever
millions off
fate
that.
lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Can't shoot the doors open. Well, this guy looks like he's a lot of fun.
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now. They had their body armor, I had mine. Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe. If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
Shoosh. It was mostly a transparent sheet with collision detection. When hit, would disappear and spawn in the place of a bunch of pieces with physics enabled. So they'd fall or get knocked away depending on how hard you hit it. It's just genius, really. Smashing glass sound played at the same time to top the effect off. Like, come on. That's quality.
I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine.
And when are you making the game?
I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time. The CS were all but out of business in Sao Paulo, and suddenly Becker and Victor looked like local heroes in the war on crime. They'd really gotten their money's worth outsourcing their problems onto me. My old pal Serrano. We'd both been unwitting clowns in this sorry circus. Part of me hoped he'd made it out of that hotel alive. I didn't recognize the guy. Maybe this was the new slum king De Silva had talked about. A throne never stays empty for long. Fame at last. It was no great surprise I'd made Ufe's most wanted list. I hadn't done much to improve the reputation of Americans abroad over the past few weeks, and there they were, my illustrious employers. 3 dead and still every chance I'd go 4 for 4. None of this was gonna look good on the resume. And I was in good company. Powell Passos, sent up north to find a washed-up gringo who would act tough and play dumb. Boy, did he ever deliver.
I like this weapon, it's pretty good. I was just asking Fred because, of course, you know, I'm looking forward to my voice acting debut.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself.
Might as well pick. Well, I don't know. I like having the two
Nothing I
1911s.
was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
Good tune. All the characters and no, not that good.
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. This was a waste of time. The bastards had me locked in.
And, locked.
The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing.
A window, maybe? Or a vent.
My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Some way to make an entrance.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela. Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.
Wow. So that's who did it. Oh yeah, Gordon Freeman's... I think it helps with Gordon Freeman. I think his HEV suit is lubed so that it goes through vents. No problem, Fred. Enjoy.
I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
Oh, TV time. Fred's missing this. I can't believe it.
O seu dinheiro representa o seu futuro. Mantenha-o seguro com o Banco Boitatá. Para a sua casa, o seu carro ou o seu negócio. Venha falar com Boitatá.
Threatens to be the worst volcanic eruption in Ecuador for 40 years.
The epidemic of violence that grips Brazil's major cities continues to worsen. On Monday, a massive gun battle between drug gangs and special forces police in the favela of Nova Esperanza left 150 people dead or critically injured. Mayoral candidates were divided on the reactions to the altercation. Camila Machado blamed the police force for acting without restraint and effective government oversight. Victor Branco, whose eldest brother was murdered last week and whose youngest brother is missing and is feared to have been an innocent victim in Monday's gun battle, issued a statement calling for more funding for law enforcement and vowing to stop at nothing to make Sao Paulo safe again. In Buenos Aires, the world's largest chorizo caused quite a stir.
I like that that's a running joke. Good stuff. Did I lose my gun? Excuse me. Okay. Whatever. Hello, Psychotropia. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Don't worry, I don't think you missed that much. It wasn't that exciting, that one. Apart from the largest chorizo in the world, that was pretty cool. Yes, it is a great game. I agree. Really? No, 2's my favorite. Personally.
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab.
But
I had to push on.
But I love all 3 of the games. You can't go wrong with any of them. Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
And you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it is. Psycho. Oh. That was bad. Got a bit too excited. Awesome. Do I do the slidey bit again? Yes, I do. Yeah, yeah. She did. Some of the characters in this universe are definitely like superhuman or something with the stuff that they survive. Yeah, the laser sight stinks. You're better off not using it.
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. I felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else. Something buried deep in the past.
Is it that bad? Speedrunning SR3.
Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best. It was a little late to be thinking about precautions, but something told me this shit show was barely through the warm-up act.
Here we go.
It was time to get out of that circus before any more clowns showed up. Special Forces painkillers.
Flashbang through the door, yeah, it is a bit Modern Warfare, isn't it? At the start. What kind of name is Soap? The glitch sniper? Is it back here? Keep going. I don't see anything. No. Oh well.
It felt like I was going around in circles, getting further away from the truth. I had to find my way out of there. Figured I'd bag those up for evidence. Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Beleza, rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Okay. I don't know. Why is my game cursed?
Hey! You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
Yeah. Fair.
Thank you for all the fine work!
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
It does go red though. But his cover is just too good. Need to get creative. Is this creative enough for you? Of course not.
You were doing so well! You had to go and spoil it!
Oh.
Those ceiling tiles looked kind of loose. It was worth a shot.
Oh. No chance.
You have served your purpose! This is where it ends! Do you even know what you're getting for?
Nope. Should probably do that from cover.
What are you hoping to achieve here? Give Rodrigo my regards! You shouldn't have listened to that idiot, Da Silva! Why do you think you're not dead already?
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker! Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything!
Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? Hmm? There's a good fellow.
Well, well, well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the Crachá Preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just frittered it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Okay, Max. Now you check the main terminal. I'm gonna go and look for the Bronco plane by the hangar, okay?
Let's do it.
You keep an eye out in there. You know Becker's gonna have some guys in there watching out for you.
Yep.
So, of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was about the only place a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club. My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them too. Every last one of those bastards.
Check in. Come on, you bastards.
Yeah, this is good music. Nice. Out of ammo. Hello, Nub. I don't think that part's too exciting, honestly, Nubby. Oh. Max really hates traffic cones. Nice.
It felt like my vacation was coming to an end. Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body bag.
Is this better? I guess it's slightly better. Because it has more ammo, at least. Ammo capacity in the magazine.
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet.
Locked. Locked. Not locked. Could be better, but you know, at least it's a functional mirror.
The doors lead in the direction of the main terminal.
I would if I could. More toilets.
The customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead.
What's up with this one? Oh, it's like a disabled toilet, I guess. Hello, DJ Mac UK. How's things?
Nothing was happening back here. I had to get to where the action was. There were UFE all over the airport, and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of compliment.
The
but
dudes?
one I didn't need.
The one from earlier? The cop? I don't know. We saw him at, you know, at the nightclub, and then we saw him in the favela. Yeah, I'm doing okay, thanks, Matt. And yeah, this is banging. This song. Yeah, like, why are you telling me? I don't care. Guess how much sleep I'm gonna lose tonight if I don't find them. Absolutely none. Remember when we played the Bourne Conspiracy a few months ago? Oh. It's a good way to get banned for sure, Boris. Locked. The Bourne Conspiracy. Brilliant. Anything over here? Yes, there is. I hope you enjoyed eating, Fred.
At the other end of the departure lounge. They weren't here. I had to keep moving down through the airport.
Porridge, a banana, and an apple. Fantastic. That's a good combination. To the next terminal is down the escalators. The civilian massacre flashback, yeah. People were really worried when I streamed that. They were like, oh my god, you're gonna get banned for streaming this. I'm like, no you're not. Such a lovely surprise it was.
It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. Power was back on. It's interesting that they labeled the Glock as an SMG. I mean, I sort of get why they do it, but it's not. It's a machine pistol. I think in the game they make ammo kind of universal between weapon classes. So I guess, you know, this uses SMG ammo rather than pistol ammo, but yeah, bit strange. Dun 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 dun.
And we were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Just until we pulled into the station.
You're wrong.
More murderous assholes.
Far Cry units. Now that's a callback.
Didn't work out like that. Of course,
I forgot about that
tram
until you
full of
mentioned it.
goons trying to derail me.
I'm sure your smashing glass is still better, friend.
It was perfect. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express.
I thought I was stuck there for some reason. Locked.
I felt like I'd missed out on the joke, and it was a real good one. Come on.
Blimey indeed.
The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me.
Oh, I didn't mean to drop that.
This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me.
He's self-aware
That's
at
my
least.
style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass.
Yes.
There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
Tenha uma boa viagem, senhor. I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker.
Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me.
Mate ele! Mate ele agora!
Não! Não! Não!
Me dê cobertura! Vai, acaba com esse filho da puta!
Filho da puta! Filho da puta!
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker.
Oh.
What are you looking for? How many more of your clowns you want to send to their deaths?
This was it. It was almost over. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Get in, Max! I'm in, just drive the fucking car! Go!
We had one card left to play.
Just get me close!
Guys are running in over on the right. Now, over to the right. Don't look good.
I'm not very good with it.
Fight the catch! It's not going to take off without it!
It was pretty gnarly.
Aye! Shit! That about sums it up.
We need to clear the runway. They behave like an army and they're equipped like one. Shit! Right there! I'm normally a behind the gas kind of cop.
If only I've been one of them too.
I don't know how much more we can take.
That's them. Asshole! Your career's coming down with that plane. Let's get it over with.
Thank you very much, Nicky Games 11, for the massive host, and it came just as I beat the game. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a great stream.
Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max! We have what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison. Let him suffer. Trust me.
You know I'll walk. You'll walk with a limp.
Yeah, it is. Thanks. And nice to see you, Nicky.
The 55th Battalion of the City Police's Special Forces Unit, who have been implicated in human trafficking, has been disbanded indefinitely. Meanwhile, Victor Bronco, the politician politician at the center of the scandal, who is accused of laundering money from the scheme to fund his political campaign for mayor, was yesterday found hanged in his police cell. It's not yet clear whether his death was a suicide or simply retribution for his part in a scandal that has so many families missing loved ones that were kidnapped and killed. City officials say a full investigation
Local
is underway.
justice.
Local residents expressed outrage, say they have been let down by both law enforcement and city leaders. And now, your local forecast. Boy, it's dark in some places, but it's sunny everywhere else. Over to Marisol with the weather.
Hello, Abysmal John. Thanks, guys. Yeah, really good game. Is it as good as the first two? Probably not, in my opinion, but still love it. And it's different, you know what I mean? They made it their own, but yet it still has, I don't know, still works as a Max Payne game, even though it's clearly very different. Yeah, I recommend it. Yeah, and like when they first announced this, and like when they released the early screenshots and everything, it just didn't. I think everyone looked at it and was like, "What the hell is this?" You know, because the early screenshots was all like, you know, bald Max Payne in the favela, and everyone was just like, "What's this? This isn't Max Payne." And you know, in typical Rockstar fashion, you didn't see much of the game until it came out, really. But yeah, it ended up being really good. I did, and I finished Max Payne 1 in one stream, and I finished Max Payne 2 in one stream. So I guess I finished the entire trilogy in 4 streams. But yeah. I like that game now. I had it back in the day. And I finished it. Wasn't that developed by the guys who would later get bought out and become Rockstar leads? Wasn't that them, but they were under a different name because they hadn't been acquired by Rockstar yet? Yeah. I mean, I can totally understand why Rockstar, you know, wanted to buy them after that, because it was very impressive, I thought. They managed to take a 3D game and turn it into a 2D game, but yet it still had all the Max Payne elements in there and it worked, yeah. And the thing that really impressed me about the GBA version was that it had the cutscenes, you know, with voice, full voice. I was like, that's awesome. I'm a little bit behind on YouTube. I've been making highlights on Twitch today, and I have been uploading a few things, but yeah, it takes time. The quick stuff is a little bit messy from a highlighting point of view, because a lot of it's like, you know, I finished one expansion then immediately moved on to the next one, and sometimes it's kind of tricky to figure out when certain things happen, but we'll get through it. And there's like obviously multiplayer stuff that happens as well, but I'm just going to keep all that stuff in the highlights. Some people might be interested in seeing that, I guess. Rockstar New England, are they still around? Wasn't that Bark and Dog Studios? Wasn't that them? And then they got bought out and become Rockstar New England, or am I thinking of a different team? No, that was Mad Doc. They did a Star Trek game. Can't remember the name of it. I used to have the lineage of all the Rockstar companies pretty good in my head. Ensemble Studios were AOE devs, that's correct, and they also did Halo Wars. I think that was their last game. Mike Belair. Dan Conti and Gary Conti, are they related? Rockstar San Diego, they used to be Angel Studios. They did Midnight Club, Smuggler's Run. They also did Spy Hunter 2. That game was in development as they got bought out by Rockstar. So I think that was the last game released under the name Angel Studios. And then shortly after that, Red Dead Revolver came out, and that was like the first time that logo was actually used. You know, the purple logo, the San Diego one. They are pretty huge, yeah. I know they've definitely shut down some of the teams over the years. I think some of the teams that worked on this actually have been shut down. I don't think Rockstar Vancouver exists anymore. I think they're one of the ones that got shut down. But yeah, there's, you know, Rockstar North in Edinburgh. There's Rockstar Dundee, which they acquired recently from Ruffian Games, both in Scotland. Rockstar London, Rockstar Leeds, Rockstar Lincoln, Rockstar Japan, Rockstar Toronto. Are they still around? I don't know. Rockstar New England. And yeah, there was Vancouver at one point. And there's probably more, but I'm forgetting. Rockstar India, wasn't that a thing at one point? I don't know if that still exists either. Japan was also shut down? Okay. Kevin Baca. Hello, Macaroni, thank you. We're just enjoying the long credits here. Just sit back, relax, get out a glass of champagne, and enjoy. Oh yes, definitely get some food. Get some like cocktail sausages or whatever and just sit back and enjoy the credits. Food equals good, yes it does. You know the trend, or like the, I don't know, running thing of like putting stir after people's names? Did Fred start that, or did I start that? Yeah, like I would prefer some pictures at least. You may be guilty of that one, yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, Leslie Benz. He's the Benz. Bring back the Benz. You almost missed your bus to school by watching this. Well, I'm glad you didn't. Ah, yes, Class Schilstra. Craig Connor, yeah. He's been around for ages. I think he worked on like the early like GTA 1 and GTA 2 and stuff. I think he's the guy they interviewed. Wasn't there like a... Isn't there like an old interview with like DMA Design in like 97? When they were working on GTA 1? And I think they did an interview of him talking about the music. Hello, stalking you. Junior cutscene animator. Not good enough to be in the cutscene animation team. They're just scrubs. Imagine being a vehicle artist just sitting around drawing cars all day. That's clearly what that job is, right? No, it's not. New media designer. Imagine constantly inventing new kinds of media. Must be fun. I know some games give you achievements for watching the entire credits. This one should give you one. You deserve some sort of credit for watching all of this. Derek Payne. No relation, I'm sure. Time for dinner. Enjoy, Nabnoob. Enjoy eating your spuds and broccoli. Mags Donaldson. So, guys, do you want to ask me anything? How you guys doing today? Don't leave me forever. Fred Gant is here. One Fred Gant in chat is worth like 1 million viewers to me. Rockstar New York, I think I forgot to mention them actually. The main base of operations. Yep. Mike Hong. Do you remember, Fred, the Call of Duty credits of the first game and the second game? They were good. It was like soldiers running through the field. That was a good credit, so. I think so. Yeah. Or maybe they changed the angles like every so often. I can't remember exactly how it worked, but yeah, I thought it was good. Why did I embark in that? I should. I handled that really badly last year, honestly. I guess the thing with the Call of Duty marathon I didn't want to commit to it fully, just in case I burned myself out, which is what happened. Like, left, what, 3 games, 4 games maybe? But, yeah. I should have, I don't know, promoted that a bit better. Made a bigger deal about it. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. They were simpler times. Were they though? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really look back on last year that fondly. I know some people do, but I personally don't. No. The really dumb one? Oh, Black Ops 3. Yeah, it wasn't very good. I think I was quite generous on the spreadsheet for it because I gave it a meh rather than a no, but yeah, it's bad. The incomprehensible story, yeah. Maybe it's one of those ones you need to play it 20 times to understand it. Jesus, yeah. And the subtitles were wrong. Well, not wrong, but sloppy. The part where it said wee wee. That's actually very poor for a game that's that big and has that many people working on it. That no one caught that? Because that would be easily fixed, right? Anyway. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to plan stuff for next month. That should be fun. I might not do a sub poll. I don't know. We'll see. I know the plan was to do a sub poll every month, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I need to set up the capture card as well on this new computer. Yeah, I'm of 2 minds. I don't know. So for anyone who doesn't know, the next playthrough is going to be Batman Arkham City, which was the runner-up of the last poll and the poll before it, I believe. So I'm just going to do that rather than it going into the next poll. I might as well just do it. And I'm kind of in the mood for something like that anyway, something a little bit different. Something that's not a pure shooter. The credits are still going. Nabnoob says they're 20 minutes, so yeah, we'll be here for a while. Fortnite, Valorant, and Apex. No. Can you imagine me streaming those? I can't. I mean, I guess it's not outside the realm of possibility, is it? I'm really sorry with your game request, by the way, Fred. It actually annoys me that I've like kind of left them hanging for so long. I know, I really want to play it. And the horrible thing is, it's been so long since I've played it, you're gonna have to like tell me how the game works again. I'm sure it's not that bad. And I actually want to do that Resident Evil playthrough. I'm so of two minds about it though. As far as like, I don't know whether or not we should just do it like blind and it's just me and you figuring stuff out with like, if anyone else butts in you can time them out. Or like, I don't know, I should like kind of learn it. I should kind of get the gist of what you have to do and then just sort of do that. I don't know. Happy Anderson. And we've got Zumba fitness in there at the end. Laszlo. Pedestrian dialogue? There's pedestrians in this game? Max Payne Media. You think so? BJ Miller? Is that Barney Miller is back? Whoever that is. Woody Jackson worked on the Red Dead Redemption soundtrack. I know that. Look at this licensed music. None of the stream yesterday got muted, which is I guess a somewhat of a good sign. But I might still unpublish them anyway when they get added to YouTube. DJ mixed by Trouble and Bass. I don't think these song titles are as cool as the ones that Fred Gant comes up with. The bass. Or was that the bass? Trouble and Bass. Interlude. I like that. Jesus, how many songs are in this game? I knew it had a decent amount, but this many? You're just throwing money away at this point. All these songs that you hear a very small snippet of, really, in actuality, when you play the game. Mr. Bongo? Oh yeah. Shout out to my man, Mr. Bongo, for holding it down. Oh, they've been playing Splitgate. Fantastic. Maybe they're maybe they play with Illuminati 7777. Maybe I should rename the you know when the bot says they're awesome, be sure to check them out. Maybe I should get rid of that part. Because I don't know if they're awesome, they might be awful. Who knows? Is that the end? Wow, we did it. No, it's fine. I like it. See, my arm shots through the roof. Leg shots, not so much. Groin shots, not so much even. Music's excellent in this game. It really is. Yeah, I didn't use dual wielding that much, really. It's because when you dual wield in this, you get rid of your big guns, so... yeah. Back from the Dead is a great song by House of Payne, by the way. Blowout was the name of a game on like the original Xbox and PS2, I think. It was like a side-scrolling sci-fi shooter. Does anyone remember that? Any fans of Blowout in the audience tonight? Probably not. Pharmacist. Fall Guys, everyone's favorite. Keep it simple. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, I didn't use shotguns that much. It's not really a shotgun game, is it? 420 rifle kills, nice. But yeah. You want me to do an encore, Fred? Just for you? Okay, cool. If you weren't here, obviously it'd be a done deal. Because everyone else is like, I'm not watching 20 minutes of credits, I'm out of here. But you know, we're patient, you know, we're cool. Cool people stick around. Anyway. Busters, yeah, exactly. So hold on. I haven't loaded the game we're about to play. I don't know what this game is really if we're loading up here. So let's look at a black screen for a bit. So how you doing, Fred? I wonder if you can play this game in a window. I guess we'll find out. Window would be preferable, but not the end of the world. One of the things I complained about Netflix about was that they tried to skip the credits. Yeah, don't they do that thing where like the credits start and immediately kind of chucks you into the next thing? Yeah. Yeah, that's for losers. That real winners watch the credits all the way through, like the way we do on this channel. You feel me? Oh, hear that music? Oh, it's loud. It's loud AF. That's me turning the volume down. It laughs. Okay, hold on. Oh. Apply. Make sure you apply your settings. Don't just back out like I did. So this game doesn't seem to have windowed mode, so I'm just gonna have to come up with something on the fly here. Let me move chat to that window. Let me make a new thingamajig. Video games, am I right? Mohahaha. Reminds me of Mortal Kombat. Sometimes when you uppercut somebody does that. Mohahaha. Any game if it won't run in a window. I know it's 2021.